That's my mother name.
What's up guys, KW175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and this video is going to be kind of just some highlights from the Queen's Cup, kind of showcasing my new Ultra Beast deck, a couple of different deck builds, and some unique situations, starting off with the Celesteela. So this thing is pretty awesome, you guys. If you haven't watched my most recent booster opening, I did go ahead and craft the Celesteela, and I got the Mega Ampharos. But, you know, it's pretty awesome with the Rendezvous. That's really what we like to use on it. You're able to banish a figure, you go to the Ultra Space, you're able to call it back with the Nihilego or the Pheromosa. But whenever you use the Rendezvous against Lunala or Solgaleo, they get sent to the Ultra Space, but you stay on the field. And it doesn't really matter much when Sableye comes up and just smacks you with a gold into purple. But I wanted you guys to see that it's not anything that a lot of people don't know about, but maybe some of you guys didn't know about it. I haven't seen it demonstrated yet. Now, Circuitry, anytime a Pokemon is paralyzed, they're going to get 3 weight, and that's pretty awesome, especially running like a Zapdos, a Raikou, something that can paralyze multiple figures. But if a figure is already paralyzed, they're not going to get weight, and that's kind of annoying. And then they just go full heal right after to kind of troll. But I feel like, you know, when you paralyze a figure, even if they're paralyzed, like, they're getting re-paralyzed, so they should still get weight, in my opinion. I think that's how it should work to make it a little bit better. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys some highlights, some weird situations, and you know, things that I'm doing. So as you can see, Coco wasn't paralyzed to hop over. He gets 3 weight. Well, it goes immediately to 2, and you know, he's not able to do anything but hurdle jump, then get us around, and we get a weight win. So you can actually pull off some nice weight wins with Circuitry on the field, Zapdos' Thunder Charge if you're using Raikou, to be able to, with the Thunderous Blow. So I think this is a pretty awesome deck. You know, recently got a second Coco. I think this deck is pretty awesome. I could definitely see it competing in high level league, but I mean, there's a lot of really good decks right about now. And you know, I wanted to test the theory if Rendezvous would send Mega Gengar to the Ultra Space and leave me on the field. So, not able to pull it off. Couldn't get it. But let me know in the comments, guys. I have a feeling, you know, if you try to use the Rendezvous ability attack against a figure who's next to Mega Gengar, like, you're gonna go to the Ultra Space and they're probably going to stay in place. But when you land the Rendezvous against Mega Gengar, are you able to send Mega Gengar to the Ultra Space while staying on the field? Or are you going to go with it because, you know, he's got that grip on you, and I would think you would follow right behind him. So I don't know. But then you can use the Rocket Ride ability. Just throw the Pheromosa down onto the entry point. You know, he had the gold block, and then we can go in for the attack. This is a perfect matchup. I probably would have went the Solgaleo, but it doesn't matter. We hit blue anyway. Now, Coco does have blue, so there was a chance he could have went neutral, then backed up with the Solgaleo after. But Call Signal is going to bring the Celesteela back. We're going to put it on the goal, take the win. This deck is pretty fun, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty fun, and I definitely need to do a video kind of showcasing some of the best defenders that you could be using to counter the Ultra Beast cheese with, you know, all the callback signal crap. So it can get pretty annoying. I can definitely see it being annoying. But I wanted to show you guys this. Okay, so this is from a featured duel. Take a look at the miss on the Ampharos. It's only a level 1. Okay, so there is 12 miss on it. And we know how Mega Blastoise works. He lands his blue, the Turtle Missile, and he's able to make a Pokemon spin. And if they land white, they're going to get knocked out. So he moves up, attacks the Coco, lands the Turtle Missile, So definitely want to go for this Mega Ampharos so they're not able to use that ability to bring Pokemon back from the Ultra Space or from the PC. 2 spins in a row and lands a miss. Like, what are the odds of that? Talk about some horrible RNG. That is super annoying. Then he's going to move up. He gets the... He devolves. He gets the ability to bring his Pheromosa out of the PC right next to him. So he's going to back up. And dude, that feels so bad. Like, the odds of that were so low. I just thought that was pretty funny. So yeah, this is another situation that I thought was pretty awesome. You know, he has a plate to play, but you know, with that symbiote marker being able to take over the Deoxys attack form was so satisfying. Just threw him on the entry point. I feel like that's a really good way to use that marker. You know, if you have your Nihilego in the center of the board there, and they move up and attack, you can move them back a couple spaces, put them on the entry point, and you know, it still gives you a chance to advance even if they're able to tag it. But that was a pretty awesome weight win. Now this is a pretty meta style deck for a psychic deck. We've seen this for quite a while. You got the Coco and the Zapdos, then you got the Lunala Solgaleo, the PAL style with the attack form. And it was pretty annoying for people using Lunala at a chain level 10 because that PAL style just puts the attack form a little bit above what the Lunala is able to hit for. So that was some pretty good RNG right there. I'm going to go ahead and use the Rocket Ride. Why not, right? Send the Nihilego up onto the entry point. He has a pretty sizable call signal, you know, compared to the Pheromosa, but I like Pheromosa up there as well. Now that was definitely, I think, a misplay on the bot. I think a normal player would have backed up his goalie to prevent that exact move right there. And yeah, I definitely want to go for a weight win because that's a bot, right? And just having fun in some of these Queen's Cup matchups. It's really cool to see some of the deck ideas that the developers give the bots though. And there we go, we're gonna get a weight win. So using this deck, I don't know, it's probably not the best Ultra Beast deck build, but I think it's pretty good. I don't think you need 2 Nihilego. You know, it's kind of nice, I guess, in certain situations, but with being able to send the Celesteela in one of your Nihilego, you're most likely going to have 2, possibly 3 Pokemon in the Ultra Space if you land that Rendezvous. So I feel like that's all you need. That's really all you need. So I just back up. I'm kind of pressed into a corner here. So I'm going to get over. I want to attack this Altaria. He's going to land the dodge. I'm like, okay. And nothing in the Ultra Space. So we are going to get the knockout. And then we're just going to press forward. And land that symbiote marker. So I'm going to move it over. Now, he doesn't go and tag it. I'm not really sure why. And he's like, okay, yeah, I need the backup. So it seems like the bot can anticipate that call signal, like the setup. It seems like they know what's going on. Every time I set it up, they either attack, go block, or back up their goalie. So the AI seems to be aware of that. And then we're going to get the knockout. Nothing he can do with his Zapdos. We're going to put the Pheromosa on the goal. And GG to Carolyn. 600 points is going to be ours. And yeah, I like this deck build, guys. I really do. Like I said, I don't know if it's the best deck build for the Ultra Beasts. You know, having multiple Celesteela seems to be pretty awesome. But at the same time, it's slow. I don't know that you need that many, but I don't know. Being able to pull off multiple Rendezvous attacks without having to bring back or use your Mega Ampharos plate before, you know, like if you only have one, you have to call it back. You have to get it back. You have to use the Mega Ampharos plate. especially if you're at a disadvantage. But if you have 2 of them, you can wait a little bit longer, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, like the Ampharos, Circuitry, and Coco trio is pretty amazing. And that Circuitry can hit for a ton of damage. A ton of damage with that Cable Lash whenever the opponent is paralyzed. And I don't know why the Tapu Koko likes to attack. There's like no way it can win. I mean, we have to miss, basically. And Mega Mewtwo, or not Mega Mewtwo, just regular Mewtwo is going to miss. He's going to put the POW on the goal, so we're going to Rocket Ride, Fortnite style. And we're going to double chance go after this POW style. Now, he has a sizable roost, so there's a chance that, you know, we weren't able to get the call signal anyway, but lucky for us, he doesn't land the roost. And then the Dimensional Slip feels bad. And then we get the call signal anyway. So, I'm just going to surround the Deoxys, why not? And take the goal with the Pheromosa. So yeah, I like this deck build, guys. Let me know if you're running an Ultra Beast deck, if yours is similar, if it's different, if you think there's a way to make this deck better. Because, you know, I'm new to using it. I just recently got the Celesteela and the Mega Ampharos. Thinking about maybe buying a second Mega Plate for the Mega Ampharos. Having 2 of them, maybe dropping the Max Revive and having 2 of those. But I like having the Max Revive for situations where, you know, I bring the Ampharos out. Maybe they're in a position to attack. If he gets knocked out, I want to be able to Max Revive and bring him back, so then I can use and turn him into Mega Ampharos. So, you know, really no bad rolls in this situation. I mean, you know, you don't want to get knocked out, but at the same time, you're able to put that Symbiont marker and move the Pokemon around until they tag him, at least. So, going to bring out the Celesteela, try to get a knockout. We are going to land that Flame Gun. No enemy opponents adjacent that we can get a double KO with. We're going to Rocket Ride, get a Surround. And guys, definitely don't try to surround a Pokemon with that Rocket Ride ability if your Celesteela is one of the figures that you are intending to surround the opponent with, because you're not going to get the surround, because they're going to count you going to the Ultra Space before the opponent gets surrounded. So, and yeah, an insane amount of damage by that Circuitry there. Did you guys see that? 248 damage. You know, because we get the 208 from the double, then the plus 30 from the Tapu Koko, and then we get another plus 10 for the paralysis from the buff from the Ampharos. And then, you know, we throw the Celesteela down onto the goal. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been saying it over and over, but I really like this deck. It has great synergy. It moves around the field in a way that just feels powerful. You feel in control, and it really makes the opponent have to be careful where they make their placements, and they have to be able to back up their goal with 2 figures at pretty much all times. So we get the EX cube, and you know, I got ranked up pretty high. I spent a few gems in the beginning, just you know, playing matches and trying to kind of get a jump on the points in the beginning, because you know, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to play every day with everything that I've had going on. But you know, I was able to get quite a few matches in, and like I said, I didn't spend a ton of gems, but I think this was one of my last matches against Carolyn, and I make a pretty big misplay right there. Pretty big misplay. Not running a goal block, you know. I'm used to running goal blocks, so yeah, like that could have turned out pretty bad, and I would have definitely rewound. I mean, if we would have lost that roll, let's be honest, I 1 gem versus missing out on 600 points and 38 energy, so no way, no way. And yeah, Circuitry being able to paralyze the opponent no matter what on the first battle. I feel like it should be every battle, to be honest. Like, it's an Ultra Beast, it's Circuitry. If you battle him, he should be able to paralyze you. Or maybe if you're attacked. Like if you're doing the attacking like after the first battle, or maybe they can make it like that no matter what. Like if Circuitry gets attacked, you get paralyzed no matter what. It's I don't know. It's Circuitry. I feel like it should be able to paralyze you no matter what. But I mean, it does have this zap cannon, which is pretty strong, especially on the back line. If you take the entry point and you're able to attack and hit that zap cannon, you'll paralyze every Pokemon in a straight line, and they're all going to get 3 weight if they're not already currently paralyzed. So you can save your goal with that. If your goal gets surrounded, you can come out with a max revive or scoop up or whatever, and if you can win the roll, you know, you'll save the goal. You'll get that knockout. The other one surrounding the goal is going to be paralyzed, and it's going to have weight, and then you can retake the goal. So it's definitely a clutch attack. Then we get the Rendezvous. Didn't really need it, but we got it 2 spins in a row, and it's only a level 5, so it has no miss. I thought about using Carbonite, but yeah, we use the Melee Wish and take the win with the Nihilego. So guys, let me know, what do you think about this deck? I think it's pretty awesome. This is definitely going to be my league deck moving forward. We probably will be getting a new banner on the 20th or 21st, so I'm excited to see what we're going to get. But yeah, the Queen's Cup is probably going to be over. I'm excited to get that new mask. I think that's going to wrap this video up. Guys, leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. And until the next one, later guys.